Fando y Lis is Jodorowsky's first feature-length film, premiering in 1968. And right from the start, you know that you're in one trip of a movie. The very first thing we see is a woman in white eating a rose while air raid sirens are in the background. What's going on? Very quickly we are told about a mystical city called Tar, and are introduced to the titular couple, Fando and Lis, his paraplegic lover. They are on a quest to reach the city of Tar to obtain spiritual enlightenment. It is a bizarre journey, in which they encounter people dancing with a burning piano, taking mud baths, boiling at other people while whipping them with a bullwhip, and vampires who drink blood through a syringe, just to name a few. Look, syringes have always given me the heebie-jeebies, so this scene is pretty hard for me to watch, even though it's shot in black and white. The only Jodorowsky film ever to do so. Even La Cravate was shot in color. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Here, it gives the film a post-apocalyptic look, which is the vibe that I'm getting from this movie. Throughout the film, we see various flashbacks to both Fando and Lis's past, shown through this flashy series of cuts, which here looks kind of neat. One of them shows Lis as a little girl watching a stage show, and heading behind the scenes where the crew does something bad. That's all I could tell. By the way, that's Jodorowsky as the puppeteer. I didn't have to look him up online to recognize him. There is a really catchy song about funerals that is sung throughout moments of the film. While at other times the music sounds like a fly buzzing around, it's actually kind of creepy, to be honest. Now, in the midst of all this weirdness, do they ever reach the city of Tar? Well, I don't think so. The couple ends up conflicting with each other. Fando drags Lis onto the ground, resulting in her death, and a funeral is held for her in which we hear that catchy song just one more time. When I say this film isn't for everyone, that will go to all of Jodorowsky's films, and this is no exception. In fact, it took him a little while before his filming style was to fully bloom, especially with the nudity here. To those unfamiliar to his works, it could come out as a nutty, unfocused mess, enough to drive people crazy. For real, there was an actual full-scale riot when the film premiered in a Mexican film festival, resulting in the film being banned entirely. I don't know if the ban's still on, I kinda doubt it, but this was far from the end of Jodorowsky's film career. In fact, it was only the beginning. I would give Fando y Lis 3.5 gramophones out of 5.